I'm Nick Knutson with the Dangerous News Break, your source for resistance news. I received a call yesterday from a friend of mine who's an organizer in Minneapolis. They need our help. This is an all-hands-on-deck moment. Please watch and share this video with everyone that you can think of who cares about our constitutional rights, our immigrant neighbors, and ICE's unacceptable brutality. Here's the situation. There's a very important statewide day of action in Minnesota on Friday, January 23rd. That's tomorrow as I record this. There are nationwide solidarity actions planned, including key corporate pressure campaigns that we can all take part in. So please stay tuned for the next few minutes. But let's start with the situation in Minnesota. As you all know, the Twin Cities area has been the epicenter for Trump's brutal immigration dragnet that has resulted in trauma and death. This is an occupation. People are afraid to leave their homes, even if they're lawful residents or citizens. Schools, daycares, religious institutions have been disturbed by federal agents conducting operations and even deploying chemical munitions nearby. People are afraid. It's infuriating and absolutely unacceptable that this is happening in any American community. I don't care if it's Minnesota or Arkansas, New York, or Louisiana. Our Fourth Amendment rights are being trampled by jackbooted thugs with minimal training and a thirst for violence. And the message that they're receiving from the federal government, if you shoot innocent people in the face, we won't prosecute. Hell, we won't even investigate. We have to draw the line. And that's exactly what Minnesotans are doing tomorrow. The day of action is called ICE Out of Minnesota. Here's the plan. It's fairly simple. No work, no school, no shopping. And here are the associated demands. Number 1, ICE must leave Minnesota now. Number 2, the officer who killed Renee Good must be held legally accountable. That starts with a legitimate investigation with state involvement. 3, there should be no additional federal funding for ICE in the upcoming congressional budget, and ICE should be investigated for constitutional violations against Americans and our neighbors. Number 4, we call upon Minnesota and national companies to become Fourth Amendment businesses, ceasing all economic relations with ICE and refusing ICE entry or use of their property for staging ground. The website iceoutnowmn.com has the details. The link is in the show description. Please share this video first and foremost because we want to make sure that all Minnesotans know and are prepared to act tomorrow. But also because allies across the country can act too. For those not from Minnesota, first off, there are nationwide solidarity protests across the country to complement the marches that will be happening in Minneapolis and elsewhere in Minnesota on Friday. You can attend these. Again, go to the link in the description to find the protest nearest you. And go. And if you can't go, urge friends and family to go. And do what you can to amplify these actions online. Second, ICE Out of Minnesota is targeting specific businesses for pressure campaigns. The website has a ton of details, letters that you can sign on to, and more. Here are the companies. Listen up and take note. First, Target. On Thursday, January 8th, Customs and Border Control assaulted and kidnapped 2 U.S. citizens while they were working a shift in the Richfield, Minnesota Target store. On Sunday, January 11th, CBP Chief Greg Bavino entered the Midway Target in St. Paul, Minnesota, along with a team of agents to apparently film propaganda. Target is Minnesota's leading corporate citizen. It is the 4th largest employer in the state. Minnesota is under occupation from federal agents, and they are attacking these residents quite literally inside of Target stores. Target needs to stand with Minnesotans against these attacks. Next up, Home Depot. Ugh. I probably don't need to go into a ton of depth here because you all know, but essentially Home Depot has been allowing ICE in their parking lots and stores to question, attack, and kidnap anyone that they decide looks like an immigrant. Home Depot is a leading collaborator in creating the show me your papers culture of this moment. If you are still shopping at Home Depot, look at me. You're supporting the Gestapo. I don't know how to say it nicer or in a more straightforward way. Stop it. Company number 3, Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Enterprise has rented more than 1,000 vehicles to ICE agents in Minnesota and more nationwide. They are directly enabling agents to kidnap our neighbors and terrorize our communities. Let them have it. And finally, Hilton. We want to keep the focus on corporate targets that are supporting ICE and win corporate defections. Hilton hotels have not only continued to house ICE agents, but also caved to pressure by the far right to drop a franchise in Minneapolis that refused to allow ICE to stay in their hotel. This is a picture of the Hilton sign being removed from that location. Unbelievable and completely unforgivable. So there they are: Target, Home Depot, Enterprise, and Hilton. Let it be known far and wide. Boycott. Use the tools on the website to sign on to corporate pressure campaigns. We have to stop giving our money to people who support Trump's Timu Mall Cop Gestapo. Period. Let's do this. Thanks so much for watching and for taking this seriously. To those of you in Minnesota, we have your backs. Please like, subscribe, and click the little bell so that you get notified every time we release a new episode. If you'd like to give us a call on People's Hotline, you can dial 503-212-4600, where you can leave up to a 5-minute message and you can remain anonymous. Or you can email us at shout@thedangerousones.com. Let us know if you go to one of these events tomorrow. Here's to making it through another day in Trump's America. Godspeed, and keep resisting.